We're back at it again up here in the wood yard. Just talked to Mr. Kyle, and we're going to do some additional clearing. You can see those orange tags. This is all on the low end of the wood yard, and we're going to create our new burn pit. Will be down here over the ledge there, so that should work out pretty well. So this guy here will be the stump burn pit. We'll get up close once that gets going. You can see the clearing they got started here. Oh, this thing's humming now. Got most of this clearing done. I think these guys are gonna stay here till about 10 o'clock tonight. Get all these stumps burned down. They made quick work of this afternoon. This is the additional clearing on the low side of the wood yard where we're going to have our fire pit and probably additional staging areas down there. But this just really got all the trash cleaned up from multiple clearing efforts, and this huge stump burn pit here is pretty impressive. Everybody's off today. Muddy mess up here. Been raining all day. You can kind of see we've got a few puddle marks in here, but we'll get all that buttoned up here in the next few days. I'll try to get down here to this fire. I'm already kind of committed at this point. Yeah, smoldering stumps. So yeah, a little bit of work to do yet, but all in all, it's looking pretty good. All right, I don't even know what day we're into of this grading project. It's been kind of over Thanksgiving holiday and had some rain days in there, so today what Kyle and his guys are doing is we're on the high side of the wood yard, and they're taking out additional, I don't know, 4 or 5 trees. They've got 2 more to take down, getting the brush cleaned up. Still a little wet, so they're going to leave it here on the high side for a couple days, and then we'll move it down to the fire pit. But they're going to be hogging into this bank here, generate some material for the new driveway, as well as coming over here and raising this grade up so we can access the side of this utility building as well. And you can see as well, we got the sawmill structure going up. We'll cover that in another video, but that's happening at the same time. But yeah, a lot of action today. Yes, they've been working this an hour or so. You can really see this grade starting to come up and level up off the side of the utility building, so that's looking really good. again, I'm not sure what day we are into the grading progress of the wood yard at Sunshine Acres, but I was not able to come up with the guys, but they came up, took down a couple more trees, got those cut up, got the fire pit going again. As we showed you earlier, they were burning a bunch of stumps. Now it's a lot more controlled and a little smaller, but they got this fan that blows air through it, so it just keeps this guy smoldering and going. But they've got this low area cleaned up, cleared up and cleaned up a little bit. Still a little wet from the rains, but yeah, yesterday they worked on the grading here to get that leveled out a good bit, as well as this ramp here to get that leveled up, and then build a ramp behind that blower here. So they're pretty much done with grading. They just need to dress up a little bit, but it looks really good. And on the high side, this is where they took, there was a big birch or beech tree right there that came down. And before we kind of thought this would be just move the bowl back, but instead you can kind of see in front of this dozer, and we'll get a better look after this equipment's moved, but they just kind of cut a road up to the high point. So ideally we should be able to drive like a truck and a trailer easily. There's already a trail behind the barn here, and loop it around there. So I think that's gonna be very functional for us, and looks really good. All right, so on the new driveway, they've got, Kyle and his guys got a good bit of work done today, just a little bit here to finish up tomorrow. But that's it, new driveway's almost done. That should be complete tomorrow. I'll be able to show you guys that. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is probably the last load of stone for the new driveway section here. But while he's got it weighted down, he's using it to kind of track it in and compact all the stone that is there. So it's a good time to do that. It looks like they're pretty much done freshening everything up. That's the first look. Finished new driveway for me. Loving that. Very happy. Looks good. So I know we got a mechanical service truck up in the driveway at the house, but we'll see how this looks. I may do another take, but first time up the new driveway. Putting the final touches here up on the wood yard as well. I think this is a pretty good vantage point. I'm down here by where the new fire pit location will be. New sawmill building up too. Everything looks good. So before we close this video out, I do want to just run a couple drone videos. So before we close this video out, I do want to show a couple drone videos. We took one last week. I lost track of days during this whole process. I'm not quite sure how many days it did take, but it was all around Thanksgiving. And but we took one drone video early on, and then I took one today as well. You can just kind of see the differences between those guys, but that's it. All right, so we're gonna call that a wrap for grading up here at the wood yard. Appreciate Mr. Kyle for helping us out. We're gonna try to get him on camera, but between weather and some equipment issues this week, that didn't happen. But like I said, his name is Mr. Kyle. He's at KG Landworx out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. So if you're in that vicinity, you need some grading work done or equipment type stuff, I mean, he could be your guy. I'll post his info in the description of this video. And you just saw a clip of his webpage as well. So appreciate it, Kyle. Everything looks great. So as we went through these two videos, you saw where we cleared out a few trees on this side, did a little bit of grading, or actually a good bit of grading, and then decided to clear out some more trees further down the hill as well, where that the big fire pit was, and we did all the burning. So it looks really good. We've got an area down there we can work. We've got an area up top here, and then obviously everything in the middle with the utility building, and now the sawmill shed, which you'll see that video coming up next week on the build on that. But everything looks really good. You also got to see the new driveway as well. So really happy to have all that done. Feel like we're getting everything buttoned up here before winter and the end of the year. And everything looks really good. Kyle, appreciate your help on this. And I think that's gonna be it. Leave a comment, let us know what y'all think on this. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.